Hi K-pop lovers! Welcome back to our channel. Hey everyone, before we dive into why the world can't stop talking about Ju's visuals, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because you definitely don't want to miss what we're about to reveal. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Ju stands in a category of her own. Stick around until the very end, because we'll be discussing her latest 2025 to 2026 projects that are absolutely blowing up right now. So let's talk about something that's been dominating K-pop conversations for years. When you mention the word visual in K-pop, one name consistently rises above the rest, and that's Blackpink's Jisoo. But here's the question everyone keeps asking. What exactly makes her different? Why is she called K-pop's ultimate visual when the industry is filled with gorgeous idols? The answer goes far beyond just having a pretty face. Jisoo represents something very few idols can achieve. A perfect storm of traditional beauty, global appeal, and an almost impossible standard that even experts struggle to replicate. Once you understand the science and cultural significance behind her visual status, you'll never look at K-pop beauty standards the same way again. In Korean culture, the visual position isn't just about attractiveness. It's about embodying a specific aesthetic rooted deeply in Korean ideals. Double eyelids, large expressive eyes, Ijosal, straight brows, heart-shaped lips, pale luminous skin, a high nose bridge, and a small V-shaped face. Jisoo naturally fits almost every one of these traits. Her features are remarkably symmetrical, giving her what Koreans call an actress face, or Gukman visual, the kind of face that looks like a classic beauty queen or leading actress. That's why many Korean netizens even call her Miss Korea. But what makes her truly special is her global appeal. In 2021, she was named a global ambassador for Dior, representing both fashion and beauty. This wasn't random. Her elegant and sophisticated image perfectly matches the brand's heritage. Data shows just how powerful her influence is. Her appearances at Dior events generate massive media value, sometimes accounting for up to 20% of the brand's total impact from a single show. She has also worked closely with Cartier, contributing enormous earned media value through just a handful of posts. Her influence extends internationally. She has collaborated with artists like Zayn, signed a global deal with Warner Records, and continues to dominate both music and fashion markets worldwide. In Korea, she represents traditional beauty. In the West, she's seen as a luxury fashion icon. Across Asia, she's admired for her elegant and refined image. Very few idols can cross cultures this seamlessly. Rankings consistently reflect her status. While international lists vary, Korean fan polls and industry experts frequently name her as one of the top visuals in K-pop, often described as the gold standard of classic elegance. Yet despite her high-end image, she's also known for being funny, relatable, and down-to-earth, which makes fans love her even more. Career-wise, she's busier than ever. Beyond music with Blackpink, she has expanded into acting. She debuted through JTBC Snowdrop, which ranked highly on Disney Plus internationally and earned her recognition at the Seoul International Drama Awards. She later starred in a series released on Kwang Play, written by the screenwriter of Parasite, and made her big screen debut alongside Lee Min-ho. Still, her visual status isn't just about her face. It's about her entire presence, the way she walks into Paris Fashion Week, the poise she carries at shows, and the confidence she displays on stage. Brands don't choose her only because she's beautiful. They choose her because she embodies sophistication and timeless elegance. What makes her story even more meaningful is how she uses her influence positively. She has donated to causes like the Korean Red Cross, supports children's charities, and continues building her own label while pursuing music and acting. So as we head into 2026, she's preparing new solo music, Blackpink's comeback, more fashion campaigns, and possibly new acting roles. Jisoo isn't just K-pop's ultimate visual, she's becoming one of the most influential figures in global entertainment. Her success sends a bigger message too. Beauty isn't limited to Western standards. Korean beauty, authenticity, and cultural identity can thrive globally. And that's exactly what she represents. So yes, Jisoo isn't called the ultimate visual simply because she's pretty. She earned that title through presence, influence, elegance, talent, and authenticity. That's what truly sets her apart. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments which of her upcoming projects you're most excited about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.